Everyone, Justin White here, Senior Health Services, and welcome to Medicare Monday. Today we're going to talk about what in the world is going on with Medicare Supplement rate increases right now. I'm coming on here because I know, number one, that's annoying as all get out. You get these things, it's like, oh my gosh, they're going up again. And I do think it warrants a conversation about what exactly is going on and how those things are determined and how they come through. So one thing, and this may or may not make you feel good, okay? It's certainly not going to do anything about the rate increases, but one thing you do need to know is that the companies cannot go out there and wake up and say, hey, I think I'll raise rates today on everybody's med subs. Okay, they can't do that. So here's part of what they have to do. This is not an exhaustive list, but you'll get the point. To get a rate increase, they have to basically justify it and file it with the Texas Department of Insurance or whatever insurance department for whatever state they happen to be in. And they've got to justify, or in other words, prove that they need one. And they got to look at actual claims loss. They've got to look at medical trends and things going on, and just cite a lot of different things and prove that to the Texas Department of Insurance. Then they've got to succeed in that endeavor, and then it's got to be approved by the state. And essentially what the state is deciding is like, okay, do they really need a rate increase? Is the claims loss high enough? And they will grant the rate increase in order to protect the policyholders at large. In other words, if we don't get this rate increase, we're going to have trouble paying claims. And right now we're in an inflationary environment, so there's a lot of this stuff going on. You may have noticed the trend accelerating last year, but it's gotten worse this year. And hopefully, we're being told, fingers crossed, that it's going to settle down a little bit going into next year. But they got to do things like that. Then they've got to give you guys notice, usually 30 to 60 days, let you ask questions, call up and gripe at them, make plans, change plans if you would like to, etc. And then there's other federal regulations and things that they've got to follow as well. So it is very definitely a process, and it is a mathematical situation that they have to prove. Now again, I know that's probably not going to make you feel good because like, dadgummit, it's making it hard for me to afford these things, but at least you know that they're not going out there and you don't have some jackwagon that's going, hey, you know what, we're going to stick it to them and raise the rates. Okay, so hopefully that helps. The one thing that you can do something about is looking at the company itself to determine how they determine the rates in the first place. There's 3 different ways. I'm not going to go into detail here, but this might be, in fact, I may just record a different video later on it. The most common is called attained age. It's the birthday increase, among other things. The second most common is issue age, and the third is community rated or community based. Issue age is what pretty much everybody in Texas does, with very few exceptions. Issue age is a distant second, and then community rated, I'm really only aware of one company that actually does that. And that's something that you can do to hopefully quell the frequency and or volume or largeness of the rate increases in the future. If you've got questions about that, you can always call your trusted agent, but you can also always call Senior Health Services. We'd be glad to help you and answer any questions that you have, and we'll do it for free. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next week, and take care.